Hey guys, so it's already July and I finally wrapped up my January vlog series, which mostly happened in Manila. I know I'm so late already, and to be honest, I feel a little stuck right now. Not because I don't want to continue, but because the next vlog or this vlog marks the start of my Palawan series. And if you've been here for a while, especially if you've seen my TikTok and Instagram, you'd know this one meant a lot to me. So for some backstory, back in January, I was supposed to start my residency training. Yup, that's the usual track and the expected route. But then a job offer in Palawan came out of nowhere, and something in me just knew I had to say yes. I wish I could say I overthought it for weeks, but the moment I saw it, I felt a strange pull. And by strange pull, I mean a slightly panicked but also oddly excited feeling that screamed, okay, fine, let's jump. So during New Year's Eve, I asked God for courage because I wanted to step out of my comfort zone, to try something new, and maybe find a version of myself that's not always safe and familiar. So when the offer came, I was already 80% sure I'd do it. The remaining 20% was just me panicking about how I'd pack everything in under a week because I had to make a decision within the same week that I got the offer. And for a bit of context, if you know me in person, you probably know I grew up a little more sheltered than most, I think. I wasn't really allowed to move out for college or med school, and honestly, I understood why. I never really saw it as a bad thing. If anything, it gave me a strong sense of grounding and safety. But that's also why saying yes to this Palawan job, moving to a completely new place alone, felt like such a big personal shift. It was my first real taste of independence. Yes, here in Manila, I'm also alone, but my mom goes here from time to time. So this was entirely different. It was the very first time I truly had to rely on myself emotionally, mentally, and logistically. So it scared me, but in a good way. So it was only a 3-month contract, so I thought, perfect, it would be just short and sweet. Now, how do I even begin telling this story? To be honest, I did not film or vlog that much during work because number one, patient confidentiality, of course. Number two, I physically could not even think of holding a camera. Our duties were nowhere near benign. So most of the clips that you'll see were taken during my off days. So those were the quiet mornings when you only had a few hours of sleep, but you're still savoring it. Trips to our favorite bakery, and even tusok-tusok outside the hospital, sunset walks after exhausting shifts, and moments when I got to breathe and look around and realize how crazy it all was in the best way. This season is hands down my favorite so far. I met people who felt like instant soul ties, strangers turned friends, turned constants, and I think that was the most unexpected part of it all. You go into something thinking it's just a temporary work thing, but then suddenly you're crying during your last day there because you don't know when you'll see them again. There were shared meals with co-workers turned friends, coffee runs in between patient waves, and even moments where we had to transfer patients by boat to another island just so they could receive the care they needed. And it made me realize that access to healthcare 24/7 is such a privilege. Also, some connections surprised me more than I expected. The kind that quietly stay with you even when the season ends. The ones you don't really talk about out loud, but you'll always remember. And honestly, it made Palawan one of the hardest goodbyes I've had in a while. I also did a lot of things I never thought I'd have the courage to do. In this vlog, you'll see one of them. I went island hopping alone, like booked the tour, showed up, sat on the boat with strangers, and just did the whole thing solo. And surprisingly, it wasn't that bad. It was freeing. And okay, maybe that doesn't sound like a big deal to most people, but I'm not even a swimmer, so being on a boat in open water, surrounded by strangers, far from anything familiar, that was something to me, and I was proud of myself for doing it anyway. So for now, I'm just hoping, like really hoping, that this vlog series, kahit bits and pieces lang, can show you how much this chapter meant to me, and maybe remind you that the most unexpected seasons sometimes end up being the most defining ones.
Under the seat in front of you. Your seat backs upright. Tray tablespoon.
ice cream satin.
Isa sa mga ano din sila dyan. Ay, sakit yan. Oo. Isang kaulong nila. At dito sa Blue House. Pasok tayo din mamaya. Dito usually lahat.
Guys, ngayon lang kami nakalabas.
So my name is Christian, so you're on tour guide for today. And also we'll be by our boat camping mark at the back. It's our boat camping. And also we have one chef cook and one okay. So of course ma'am, we would like to say that is our agency. And of course ma'am sir, welcome to your package for today. Island is looking for 4 days. So
Ang init talaga, guys. What's up here? Okay na. Actually, guys, this is somewhere there. But I don't know what I should.
ako. Ikaw po, Davao. Cebu. Ah, Cebu. Tatlo, diba? Opo. Pero kaya nga, yung dos, kanila kay Wanay ko. Wala yung tanong.
Ready? Tabi.
Hey guys, so I'm just chilling by the hammock. I made new friends, by the way.